My name is Helen, the convener of Marriage on the Rock and Singles with Purpose. Let's look at communication and decision making in family about family planning. What exactly are the topics that are meant for deliberation between couples when it comes to both of them planning their family? What exactly is the place of communication? We'll look at that and more in this episode. Please stay with me and go nowhere. Effective communication and then decision making is very, very essential for successful family planning. You know why? Because it has nothing to do with individual. It is in collaboration. It is both husband and wife. We have to communicate, and then we have to make decision of their choices together. I will begin like this. What are couples supposed to discuss about their family? There are certain topics, subjects that are very, very paramount for both husband and wife to please deliberate upon. The number one is the desired family size. Like we have to discuss, husband and wife, we have to mutually agree. Okay, do we want to have 10 children or do we want to have just 2 kids? How many of them do we want? Like the family size, this is very, very important so that there will be no emergency or something that is unplanned for now coming to play in their marriage. 2, we have to determine the timing and spacing. Like when do we want to have our first children, and when again do we want to have the next one? The spacing between them, we need to consider that. How many years apart should it be? How does this fit into our careers and our personal goals? All these we need to be trashed out. Then the number 3 of what they are supposed to deliberate are the contraception and then the birth control. I have said it in the previous episode that when it comes to family planning, it is not only peculiar to my gender. It should be a topic for both husband and wife that they should sit and deliberate and make informed decisions. It's like discuss the kind of family planning method they would prefer. Like which birth control method are we going to use? Do we prefer? Who is going to be responsible for the contraception, since we have both male and female form of family planning? And then we need to deliberate. Are we going for a permanent form of family planning? Are we going for the short term or the long term? Who is going to be sterilized? These will have to be well discussed between couples before they go. And then potential challenges. Yes, what do we do if there is need for us to take care of ourselves when it comes to infertility? You know, so many things that does not tell you ahead. They are not something that you will be pre-informed. Nobody knows if you are going to be fertile or not. So if you are faced with infertility issue, what are you going to do about couples? Please discuss. It is important about family planning. Maybe you open for child adoption. Should in case there is infertility issue, are you open to surrogacy? Do you agree to that? Would you love IVF? And would you like many other options that are available should in case there is potential challenges about childbearing? 5 is about financial readiness. I think this is important. We all know the song, the music that the nation is playing, that the economy is playing. So nobody just bring forth like a newborn baby without financial capability. So this is what you should be able to discuss. Like, can we afford to raise children based on our current income? Is it reasonable for us to have children now with our current earnings? Are we going to be able to buy diapers? Are we going to be able to buy baby food and so on and so forth? Are we going to be able to afford immunizations? Are we going to be able to have all of this, that basic necessity for the baby? Are we going to afford this? It is very, very important. Just don't just get married and then fall pregnant without appropriate financial planning. That is not wise. Couples can also dialogue. Okay, do we need to make some savings out of our earnings so that we can have some things ahead of childbearing? All of this, please, is what couples should bring to the table for deliberations. We should be able to consider also what are the expectations of the leave. Maybe you don't have a job that is permanent in nature. Then you will have to think twice before you begin to fall pregnant over and over again. You should be able to consider all of that. We should consider 6th, the parenting roles and responsibility. How do we divide the parenting duties? You know, the calling of a parent is not a small job, and it is not an easy task at all. So who is going to be responsible? Okay, is the wife going to be a permanent mom, a stay-home mom to cater for the children, or is it the husband? Are we going to use babysitters? Are we going to use all of this? Please, it is important. Or do you have alternative? Do Do you need a house help? Do you need a maid? Do you have aged parent that will come and stay with you? Please, all of these are what you should consider. Don't just fall pregnant as if it is nothing serious. It is a serious thing that should be planned for. Couples should please deliberate upon health and medical care. Do we have hereditary conditions to consider? Maybe in the place of genotype, do you have issues? Please, couples, speak about vaccinations, speak about pediatric health care, speak about postnatal, all of that. Please speak about it, the antenatal, speak about all of this when you are planning your family. Number 8, please speak about unexpected situations. How would you handle such unplanned pregnancy? When it comes, what would you do? I think I had an experience about this when I was at the peak of my career, and then without expectations, I wasn't expecting it, then I fell pregnant. You know what? I was depressed. I thought the whole world is coming crashing on me because it was not pre-planned. But glory be to God, because I have an understanding partner who actually understood and then was stuck by me all through the process. That was the reason why I'm sitting here today speaking about it. And I'm telling you that as couples, you should sit down. What if it happens? I know that you cannot opt for an abortion because you are not a killer. Then please have a plan B. What if this should happen? What are we gonna do? What if the wife, me as the woman, I want 10 children, and then the husband wanted just 2? How would you have coped? So you really need to bring all of these to the table, and then you speak about them, and then you come to terms mutually without anybody feeling unheard or feeling little. That is what communication about family planning is all about. Having this discussion at early stage of your marriage can actually prevent misunderstandings and then help couples to build a family life that aligns with their own values and needs, so that everything will not just drop on you like something you were not expecting, like a heavy rock, crushing your family, crushing your relationship, crushing your marriage into pieces. So to be forewarned is to be forearmed. So please plan for your family. Have like a mutual understanding about your own desires and personal goals, and then our goals. So we wanted 5 kids. Please plan for it, bring it to the table, and then considering all of the factors that I have mentioned above, these are what you should do. Don't just leave your family to be on autopiloting. No, it shouldn't just come as it likes. No, it shouldn't be like, okay, we are not planned, then it just came crushing on you. Plan ahead. It is necessary. I think I am happy to tell you that effective communication and decision making in family planning leads to healthier relationship, a better reproductive health, and then overall family well-being. So please today, talk about it. You have nothing to lose. You can only gain more when you communicate effectively about how to plan your family, about the structure you wanted for your family. I think I have some couples like who actually got divided because they did not have their family planned. The woman fell pregnant and the man said, no, I am not ready. So what do we do? There, the family became stranded, the relationship became stranded. And before you know it, the husband said he is not gonna be responsible for the pregnancy. The wife insisted to keep the pregnancy, and then things grew from bad to worse. And before you knew it, the husband abandoned the woman to be in charge of the pregnancy. Then he said, then it's yours. I am not interested. In such situations, what do you expect the woman to do? So she became a single parent even without planning for it. I want to implore all of my gender, all of couples that is watching this, that it is very, very necessary for you to please bring things to your table, no matter what it is. Bring it to the table for dialogue, and then respect individual's opinions, then agree mutually on how you want your family to look like. It is your responsibility to please communicate effectively about family planning methods in your home. Thank you for listening today. God bless you. Do you have any inquiry? Maybe you have something you want to ask me. Please dial this number 07037150154. Thank you. Your home is blessed. Bye bye.